Hey everyone, Dr. Clint Steele here with your Thin Text for Success program. You know, one of the things that I do on a daily basis, I send out a motivational text message to a number of people that want them. And today's text message was, you have in your life today exactly what you keep telling your mind you want. So think about that. If you're thinking about, you may be thinking, no, I don't have exactly in my life what I keep thinking about. So I mean that's the law. You're going to attract into your life exactly what you focus on. So if you don't have in front of you what you want, then maybe you're not really focused on what you think you're focused on. Does that make sense? So my focus is, for example, let's say $1 million. Okay, I want to make $1 million this year. And so I look at my numbers and I'm like, there's no way I'm going to make $1 million this year. So I really got to think about what I'm really focused on, and so what that focus is on is more than likely lack of $1 million, or I'm not really going to hit that goal of $1 million. And so many people come to me and they say, like, we're doing this mastermind program right now with a group of docs, and it's amazing to see. First off, we start with 9 people and we're down to like 4. And so if you've ever read the book, The Slight Edge, amazing book, the first thing it talks about, the number one thing it talks about is just show up. Just show up. Guys, if you just continue to show up, you're going to beat out half the people in the competition, right? So, we start with 9 and we're down to 4. And these 4 people now, what we do is we hold each other accountable every week. We meet for 35, 45 minutes a week. And hold each other accountable, set goals, set affirmations, put out there what we're going to do and accomplish that week, and then we hold each other accountable. And one of the guys in the call last week, one of the docs says, man, he says, when I started this, I didn't really think it was going to work, but he says, like, this really works. This really works. I have another mastermind group that I run with a guy, with a group, and one of the docs in there set a goal. Like, it was a pretty big goal. We started in like November, end of November, and he set the goal for April, and he crushed it this month. Like February, he reached it. And we were talking about it, and he says, like, this is like magic. This is like magic. Like when you start focusing on exactly what you want, not lack of, not, oh, I can't really do that. And you're saying one thing, but you're thinking another. But when you really focus on what you want, things are going to start to happen. Like people are going to come out of the woodwork. Like, for example, this guy, this doc said, my practice is like booming and people are like coming out of nowhere, he says. And that's how it happens, man. When you start putting it out there and you're focused on what you want, you guys are familiar with the RAS, reticular activation system, like your mind starts seeing, you start acting in a way that's happening. You start performing activities that are going to allow that to happen. Like all this stuff starts to happen that you don't really think about, but because you're focused on this, like that's just what happens. Your actions follow suit. And so I'm going a little long here, but really what I want to do, guys, is share with you kind of what we're doing with the Thin Text for Success program. It's a daily text that we send out that not only is going to help you, but is also going to help your patients in affirming and reaching their goal. And so by sending out this text message on a daily basis, you are the expert, guys. Now, obviously, you don't send it out; we send it out for you, but it has your name on it, and it comes through with with all kinds of tips and tricks and research and all this stuff to help make you the expert in the minds of your patients. Number one, which you are obviously, but sometimes your patients don't think that, so that confirms that. Number two, what it does it reaches out to your patients. It's like Dr. Jason talked about. It's a touch point. It's a touch point. Every single day, you're touching, you're reaching out, you're showing your patients that you care about them and that they are more than just a number to you. They matter to you, which obviously they do, but sometimes they don't think that. They think, oh, this guy has 100 patients, 400 patients, whatever it is, and I'm just a number. And so you don't want them to think that. So if you guys want to join us, great. We also have a team text that we send out on a regular basis. to you and your team. So we'd love to have you on board. Check it out. Peace out, guys. Dr. Clint Steele. Talk to you soon.